it's always been fascinating to me, you know, it's funny when you were saying that a minute ago. There's a line. Uh, I used to tell my used to teach history forever, and there's that movie Big Fish. You've
Mm,
seen, I don't know if you remember that. And there's a line in that movie where the dad says at the dinner table, he says, you don't talk religion or politics at the dinner table.
yeah.
That's rude. Which I get it, but I used to always tell my students, I'm like, but that's where the fun is. I mean, that's where we can really have a lot of fun and disagree and argue and get our dander up, right? That's the stuff
Yeah.
we're talking about. So anyway, but the um, you know, within that realm of, like I was talking about the whole arc thing, I also had this. I always wanted to write a movie. I don't, I can't get all this stuff away, but it's like, what if the world had advanced further, before the arc than we even to where we are today, right? And there's elements that we see of this kind of that come up in this story. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but um, this concept of lost, page lost to history, right?
Yeah.
And in between of not knowing what happened. That just, as I played around with that got really fascinating. And there's this Genesis chapter 6 has this verse that it gets a lot of controversy if you ever talk about it. You were talking about being raised in church. They don't like to talk about this one at Sunday school, right? But it says the sons of God came down to earth and lay
Yeah.
with the daughters of men, right? And
That
took
was the
them as
line that made
wives.
me want to have this conversation with you.